Live from Hickory, it's country-ish. Hit it, Alan.
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in beer overalls, living next to the woods. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making Popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
Hey, what up, bumpkins? You're about to watch and or listen to episode 54 of Country-ish, and we have a blockbuster of a show for you today. I mean, it's amazing. I'm very excited about it. We're going live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, you name it, we're on it. But here's what's in store for you today. Big Hollywood producer Todd Garner is going to zoom into the show. This guy produced Into the Storm and tons of movies with Kevin James, Adam Sandler. You're going to want to see this interview. Also, I got another residual check right here, and we're going to play the residual check game. So you want to stay tuned for that. Also, what else are we doing? We got, yearbooks. Check this out, Marcus. We got our yearbooks right here. Mark's got one. I've got one. And we're going to do this segment called Remember Me. I'm going to open up the yearbook, and we're going to pick numbers at random and call up people and ask them if they remember me. It's just that simple. And then at the end, what are we doing at the end? Huh? You don't want to say anything?
What's in the box?
We got Goodwill Hunting gifts. We're going to play Goodwill Hunting, What's in the Box edition. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. And we're going live, like I said, on Facebook and everything. And we got two interns back here. Let's say hey to them. Intern Isaiah and Elliot the intern. Very festive outfits, guys. Looking good today. I appreciate that.
This is what we wear every day. What are you talking about?
Right. I apologize. Yes. Let me just say once again, looking great. They're taking your comments. Basically, they're the ones reading the comments. You got Isaiah reading the Facebook comments, and you've got Elliot reading the YouTube comments. So we're going to, from time to time, look at the comments, and, if you leave an interesting comment, we'll read it and give you a shout-out and whatnot. So just know that. Also, Isaiah, okay, so we're listener-supported, right? We're on Patreon. If you want to help us out, you can be a Patreon supporter. If you don't have any money and you want to help us out, you can simply leave an iTunes review, and then we will read it on the show. And I believe we might have a new iTunes review. Isaiah, is this correct?
Yes, J.S. Craig 74 gave us a 5-star review.
Oh.
And he said, Mr. Reep, you, sir, are a genius. He must have been lying, but anyways.
Don't ad-lib.
Why would you say that, Isaiah?
Isaiah, I'm not giving you the power of ad-libbing. You simply read the comment, especially if it's nice. Keep going.
He said, I love your podcast and watch it on YouTube.
That's
Thank
it?
you and your... No, there's more.
Okay.
Thank you and your team for all the great content.
Oh, and what's his name?
J.S. Craig 74.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Go
Man,
team.
that got a little extra spark of life in it, didn't it? Let's go to Elliot the intern. He's also not just reading YouTube comments, but he's the guy that goes out and looks for new people for us to talk to, other celebrities, comedians, producers, musicians to be on as guests on the show. And I'm wondering, well, first of all, before I get to that, something's different about you. You have an extra happiness. You got a bigger smile on your face today. What's going on? What's got you in such a good mood today?
Yesterday, Linda and I celebrated 33 years of being together.
33 years of marriage.
Yeah, 25 years of marriage, but we've been together 33.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So that's what it is.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. What is going on? What irons in the fire do you have?
Well, let me answer that question by asking you one.
Oh, okay. You want to play that game?
Will switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on your car insurance?
Oh, wait. Are they paying you to say this? Because I'm not getting anything from Geico.
No, sir.
Did you just do it? Did you just sneak a commercial in on me?
I may. Well, I didn't, but one of our future guests may. Mr. Mike McGlone, the Geico man, with all the rhetorical questions.
Oh, the guy who looked like Robert Stack.
That's the one. Yes, the one.
I know you're talking about.
Brothers
Oh,
McGlone.
yeah, he wants to be on the show. Okay.
Yes,
Well, that's cool.
Yes, he's a very, very nice gentleman, and he will be on in the near future.
Oh, very good. Well, thank you, Elliot. There is still something weird about your face. I know you're wearing, I think you're wearing one of my masks. By the way, if you want to get a ginger beard mask, you could do that at jonreep.com, and you could look as happy as Elliot for the holidays, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. Well, let's move on. Lots to talk about. Oh, wait a second. I'm so sorry, Stamos.
Did you forget about me?
There's a whole new...
Hey, I'm over here.
Yeah. I don't do this show by myself. I do it with my friends that I've known my whole life. And this next guy that I'm going to introduce, sitting at my 131, very handsome guy. His brother's kind of famous. Well, his brother is famous. Perhaps you've heard of John Stamos from Full House. That guy's little brother, Marcus Stamos. How are you?
Hello, hello.
Now you can talk. Is that why you didn't say anything earlier? You're like waiting for me to introduce you?
I got to wait for my cue. I can't
Right.
just jump in there, but
Yeah.
you said Blockbuster show, right?
Yeah, we're having a blockbuster show today because we got a Hollywood producer and we're playing the Screen Actors Guild game. That's very Hollywood. It's very blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Not
not
place.
the place that. But how
Well,
fun
we're-
was that to get to go on a Blockbuster and pick through VHS tapes?
Yeah.
And then they eventually moved to DVDs, but that place is no longer. The Red Box took them out. But
You know, I actually read there's maybe 2 or 3 left in the world. There's a couple.
okay, I
But
thought they were gone.
As a huge, company, they're no longer. Netflix kind of killed that. But yeah, it was fun going to Blockbuster.
It was.
Did you ever, when you'd go to Blockbuster and you'd pick out movies, it was kind of cool because you'd be like on a date and you walk through the aisles with your girl or whatever, and you're like, oh, what do you want to? I don't know. Let's go look at these. And then, did you ever get the big old tub of popcorn at the end?
But yeah, they had popcorn in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
It smelled like a movie theater in
It
there,
did.
too. Yeah.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah,
Do you
good
still
old
have
days.
a Blockbuster's card?
No, but
That'd be
I did
interesting
have
if you
one,
did.
but,
We have a lot to talk about. First of all, let's do this. I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to our live show that we did at MVP. We did a live version of this podcast at Mountain View Pub right here in Hickory, and we had a good time. And we don't have a segment ready for that on this show, but next week we're going to show you a little snippet of what we did. And we had a good time because my buddies from Southern Star Town played at the end. My girlfriend Jody had a good time singing with them.
yeah, she
We
did.
had one dude, Scott. Let's just say this. I'll tease it for next week. A friend of ours had to get stitches in his head.
Yeah,
How's that?
that's a good teaser.
That's a good teaser. All right, let's do this as well. A Facebook friend, someone on Facebook sent me this. Did you play video games when you was a kid?
Yeah, played Atari.
Atari?
Yeah.
Did you ever have a Nintendo, like a
64.
Game Boy?
Yeah.
You did.
Well, my kids probably did.
Did you, Elliot, Isaiah, did you have a Game Boy?
No. Theirs was a little bit before my time.
Oh, I see. Well, they were kind of,
DS.
it was like the first portable sort of game
Yeah,
system
it was
that you
probably
could
like
have.
ninth grade for us.
Yeah.
Maybe 10th.
And some dude, I have a bit about going tubing down the river. It's on the Metro Jethro special. I talk about how, rednecks love tubing, love going on the river. So apparently there was a video game for the Nintendo called Tubin'. I never knew about this.
No, me either.
And this dude said, holy crap, not only is it about tubing, which I talk about, but the dude on the cover who's tubing looks just like me without a beard. And he sent me a picture. Would you like to see the picture?
Yeah.
D. Allen Jackson, do you have this picture handy? Let's show Marcus Stamos and everybody. Look at that.
He does. Totally looks like you. Without a beard.
Right. Without the beard, that's me going tubing. Now look at that. Tubing is totally tubular. You want to be a real party animal? Then you just got to play tubing. It's the most fun anyone can have on an inner tube. You and a buddy can take turns paddling down a prehistoric swamp, jostling with dinosaurs and cavemen. But this is me.
Yeah.
Now I wonder, I never played this game, but look on the left, you can see what it looks like. It doesn't look as good as the picture on the
No, graphics are not too, we're used to these days.
But the guy's got red hair, right? He's got a beer. Well, looks like it could be a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's a Coca-Cola. So you're just going down the river and you're dodging things, I guess. That's the
yeah,
game.
I don't know.
Don't hit anything.
It's
kind of like
honestly,
Frogger.
It's probably a pretty boring game.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you're right. It could be like Frogger for a human being. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I forgot who sent that in to me. I thought, wow, that's very, very similar to me.
It kind of looks like your brother with hair a little bit too. It's got his kind of his face on it.
He's got a good. He's in shape.
Yeah.
What's
he got going on in his shorts down there?
What are you talking
That
about?
is you. Oh, nothing.
Did you just draw it? Look, it's because Alan put the cursor right on his package.
Yeah, it's the deal. He got a deal going on down there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but the face. Oh, there's a fish.
See what the heck? What's going on there?
He caught some.
Well, I saw women in bathing suit behind him, so maybe
Dude,
that's
he
what's
does
going
have
on.
a boner.
I think
Wait,
so.
Alan, go back to that. I'm just now noticing that. Well,
Yeah.
what an odd choice.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice that until you said something.
Why did I see that?
I know why you saw that. That's just what you do, buddy.
Went straight there, didn't I?
You do. You go straight for the package. And then look, there's a fish right down there below it, too.
Rainbow trout.
I forgot who sent that in to me, but thank you. That's interesting.
Cool. Yeah, looks like
They
you.
should update it and put a beard on that guy.
Yeah.
I wonder, maybe someone who's watching this has this game. Maybe we should play this game. Interesting. Isaiah, what any interesting comments so far? I like to go to the comments quicker these days because I want people to know we're live. We're doing this live. We want to see what you're talking about.
Yeah, let me find a good one.
All right. Elliot, you're doing the YouTube ones, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. All right. Someone also sent me this. This is in the news today as I talk to you December the 8th. Breakdancing is now going to be an Olympic sport. What are your thoughts?
And I'm blown away. I never would have thought that would be a sport, but you definitely could have entered because you were part of the. You were the Breaking Brothers, right? You and your brother had a thing.
Yeah, me and Jason were Breaking Brothers and Cosmic Force.
Oh, Cosmic Force too.
We were Cosmic Force first. That was the breakdancing group that we were in with Bruce McNeely.
Oh, so you two broke
Eric
off
Trivet.
and started your own thing.
And then we thought, well, we could do better if it's just me and him.
Yeah.
Because
Dead weight.
Yeah. Danny was kind of weighing us down.
Probably so.
So I said, Jason, let's just do our own routine. And we beat the Cosmic Force in a dance competition. So I've already, I came in second, though, because Cloggers beat us.
In the talent show.
Yeah.
Oh.
A big old group of Cloggers won the whole thing. So I came in second. So I've won the silver medal before in break dancing. I can't do it now, obviously.
So it's an Olympic sport.
Yeah, Alan, is there a
Crazy.
story? Did you see that too? Did that pop up anywhere on your news feed? Let's see here. Yeah, breakdancing will now be an Olympic event in 2024. You got skateboarding, sport climbing, surfing, all new events. And wow, way to be on the verge of things that are happening. Why didn't they do this in 1985?
That's a good question.
When breakdancing was out, when it was like popular.
Yep.
I'm happy they're doing it. It'll be interesting to watch, but I don't know how you judge that. How do you? But then again, if ribbon thing is already a sport, Olympic a sport. If you could win a gold medal in that, I'm talking about that ribbon thing. It's like a ribbon on a stick.
Yeah.
Like you can get a gold medal at that, then why not have breakdancing, right?
Yep.
Or even have there's speed walking, I think, was an Olympic event. Elliot has his hand up. Yes, Elliot.
It's called
Lean into the microphone, buddy.
It's called rhythmic gymnastics, John.
Yeah.
Rhythmic gymnastics. The
That's
twirling of the.
that's the ribbon.
Yes, sir.
What does that have to do with the rhythm?
No idea.
Well, they call it ribbon gymnastics.
Rhythm.
That would make more
swirling.
sense. Yeah. Ribbon on a stick.
Ribbon on a stick. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to all the new future
Be interested who
break
judges
dancers
that, though,
that's
'cause
going to be out there.
All the break dancers from back in the day are gone and dead now, so it'll be interesting to see who judges that.
Well, you've got, I think Turbo and Ozone are still alive. My buddy John Heffron actually took a lesson from Ozone as a segment for his Facebook page or whatever. And so those guys are still out there. Oh, I hope they're judges.
Yeah. We had a good friend real quick, Toby Dietz. He could do the best worm. Do you remember that? Oh. You could do the worm as well, I think.
Yeah.
You were a good worm guy.
I am famous for doing a worm at a football game.
Yeah. Heard about that.
Yeah. So congratulations to all the future breakdancers. All right, Alan, I know it's like 8:17 already. Do we have people on hold? All right, we're going to save this other bit, but I want to talk about this at some point. You watched and I watched a movie separately, and I'm proud of you for watching this. It's on Netflix. It's a show called Hillbilly Elegy, and we were going to talk about it, but I feel like there's people on hold. Let's save it for another time.
Yep.
Okay. All right. We've got people on hold, and I don't want to make them hold anymore. Alan, how many people do you think are in the bullpen? God, there's 10 people. Whew. All right.
I think that's all the line will hold.
I get checks mailed to me from the Screen Actors Guild. I've done some acting in my day. I did some movies. I've done some sitcoms. I'm gassy, dude.
Excuse
I'm
you.
Burping. I've done some commercials. I've done some adult films, and they have to pay you.
I like how you threw you've done some
about?
adult films on there.
I didn't say that.
Oh. You
What'd
did.
you hear?
You did some
did
adult
adult
films
films,
back
huh?
in your day you're not too proud of.
Well, I did commercials,
That's
sitcoms.
a separate check. Those are probably separate checks.
That's
Screen Actor Guilds aren't going to be a part of that.
Well, they have to pay you, and these checks are ridiculous. I thought I'd make a game out of it. You know, I'm going to open this check. I'm going to tell you and everybody else that's listening right now what it's for, and you guess the amount. If you get it exactly right, I'll give you the check. Closest one wins the game, but if you get it exactly right, I give you the check. It's a game that we like to call How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual Check? Woo! Feels
Pretty good.
How do I don't feel lightheaded anymore.
Not this time. I don't think we went as hard as we usually do.
I think it's because I've been doing DDP yoga, and they do a
course
lot
that's
of
what it is.
a lot of breathing exercises, and it's been helping me a lot. Shout out Travis Mahaffey, he's my instructor. Get private lessons.
You can do that because you get Screen Actor Guild checks.
All right, and we're making an amendment this time because no one's ever got it exactly right.
Nope.
But I want someone to win this one because this is the last check I have on my person.
You want to help them out a little bit?
I'm out of them, so I want someone. Someone's going to win this check, no matter what.
Do you want to help them out a little bit this time, maybe?
We're going to help them out.
Okay, cool.
So what we're going to do is, whoever gets the closest, we're going to give them a second chance to
And
get it
then-
exactly right. And there's ways that we could help them. We'll get into it in a
All
minute.
right, cool.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, this is a check for Eastbound and Down, Chapter 22, video and DVD, and pay television. Marcus Stamos, how much is this going to
check. $27.29. $27.29.
That's a good guess. All right,
Yeah.
locking you in.
That's a good one.
That was real good.
There you go, Rick Sanford.
All righty. So let's just move forward. We got 10 people on hold. Isaiah, how much is my Screen Actor Guild to get a little check?
$35.89.
$35. I love it. Alan, you're writing these down? Okay. Elliot, you want to play?
Sure. 1712.
1712. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go to the phone lines. We got a lot of people on hold. Let's just start rifling through the phone calls. You were on the Country-ish podcast. Who am I talking to?
This is Tina Metz of Hickory.
Tina Metz of Hickory, also mother of one Isaiah.
I love you, Mama.
Oh,
I love you too.
Thank you for washing my jacket. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. It smelled like a bar.
Yeah, it was at a bar. Yeah, I left my jacket at MVP, and
Not like a bar smell jacket.
Elliot was kind enough to grab it on the way because I forgot it. I'm sorry, Isaiah, and his mama washed it, so thank you for that. All right, Mrs. Metz, how much is this sales check?
$87.64.
$87.64. Thank you very much for your guess. Hold on. Let's keep it going. I'm not even going to lock them in. It takes too much time.
It
We got 10
does.
people.
Let's go.
Let's
roll
for this one time. All right. Let's take the next one there, the Alan Jackson. I can't wait to find out who is next and what their guess is going to be. Who am I talking to?
Hey, John. How are you, my friend?
Rick Sanford III. How are you, buddy?
Fantastic.
Listen, I told Alan about it. He's like, he's got it. He's going to return your phone call. Don't worry. He was hitting you up about some artwork. That's still in the works. And thank you for your email.
All right.
Now, let's get to your guess, brother. How much is the
$31.03.
Oh, locked it in with the water
I think
drop.
that's a recording. I think that's him doing it
That was
live.
him that time, yeah.
Yeah. Boom.
Wow.
See, it's a little different.
No, he's doing it too quick.
He's
No.
switching it up.
He's hitting a button.
No, I
Come on,
don't-
Rick.
Mark thinks
That's
you're hitting
real.
the button. I think you're doing it live.
No.
All right, you're locked in. Let's move on. Let's move forward. Put him on hold, Alan. Oh wait, Rick, what was your guess again?
31.63.
31.63. Very good. All right, let's move on. We got, I don't know how many more people on hold, but we're going to try to get to everybody because this is the last check I have on the person, and I want someone to have it. You were on the podcast. Who am I talking to?
Shane Adams from Hurricane, West Virginia.
Shane Evans from West Virginia. This is
Adam.
Adams.
Shane
Adams.
Adams from
Just Hurricane, West Virginia.
Hurricane was
Hurricane.
It's Is it hurricane or
Wait,
hurricane?
Yeah, wait, hang on. Do you spell it hurricane, but y'all just pronounce it hurricane?
Yes, sir. You spell it hurricane, but we pronounce it hurricane.
That's
like
right.
that, dude.
I do too.
Mark, I thought we should start calling them hurricanes.
And the Hurricanes.
Yeah, remember Hurricane Hugo?
Or the Miami Hurricanes.
All right, dude. Thanks for calling in, buddy. What's your guess?
$87.85.
All right, 87.85.
87.85.
Lock him in.
Hurricane.
Put him on a hurricane hold, and let's move on to the next caller because we got a lot of people on hold, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. You're on the podcast with me. Who am I talking to?
Samantha.
Samantha Dawn Kingston. How are you?
I'm good.
I love her voice.
Yeah.
She has the
Very nice
sweetest,
voice.
smoothest voice.
to
Samantha, how are you doing with your kidneys and everything? We're done with that, right?
Honey, my kidneys are fine. That's over and done with.
Very good. I'm just nervous. I can't lose my Samantha. All right, what's your guess?
5350.
6350?
5350. Yes, sir.
50.
Is she saying 5-3 or 6-3? 5-3. Okay.
5.
All right. 5-3. Lock her in. Bink, and put her on hold. And let's move on to the next caller. We got a lot of show today, and I want to congratulate and thank everyone for calling in. You're on the podcast right now. Who am I talking to?
Hello, John. You are on with Dorsey Nethery from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina.
Dorsey. Well, he's called in before, I
Yes,
think.
sir. Right off the... Yes, sir. Yes, sir. About 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, good to have you back on the show, Dorsey. How you doing?
Doing real good. Doing real good. Full-time listener. I watch the show every night it's on. I even watch it when I'm at work.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
sweet.
love that.
Thank you.
Love you
Man.
guys. Love you guys.
Oh gosh, Dorsey's. I love Dorsey now.
Yeah.
Dorsey, I want you to win this.
Look
thing.
here, I'm gonna give you. I want to give you a plug on your own show, John. Jon Reep is coming to Raleigh, North Carolina, February 4th, 5th, and 6th.
I love. Listen, everyone watching, listen to this. Take note. Dorsey's doing a great job, and I want to help him.
Yeah.
Dorsey. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling. What do you think this check is worth? It's for Eastbound and Down, Chapter 22, video, DVD, pay TV.
I'm gonna say $22.17.
$22.17. That's a very, very good guess.
Yeah. I saw your eyes light up. It must be close.
Lock him in.
Yeah.
Lock him in. Let's move on. Alan, how many more people do you think we have in the bullpen?
5 more.
Gosh, are we going to do all 5 of these? Let's do them real fast. All right, you're on the podcast. Who am I talking to?
This is Shane Flint, Virginia.
Shane Flint, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
I appreciate you calling. Give me your guess real quick. We're going to try and get through these.
2417.
2417. Very good. Yep. Lock them in. These are good. Oh, man, I'm getting nervous. All right, let's get to the next caller. Appreciate all of you calling in and being patient. You're on the podcast. Who am I talking to?
This is Sean with a U, Kelly.
Sean with a U, Kelly. What's up, buddy? Real quick, what's your guess, my friend?
I am going to say $28.69.
A lot of in the 20s.
Dude, here's what I love about Sean with a U, Kelly. He always does 69 cents.
Does he?
Yeah, I love that. All right. Thank you, Sean with the U, Kelly. You're locked in. Put him on hold, Alan. Let's go to the next person. I think we have maybe 3 people left. You are on the podcast. Who am I talking to?
That's Mitchell Russell.
Mitchell Russell. I think this is the first time caller. Appreciate you calling in, buddy. How you doing? Where you from?
Doing good. Albemarle, North Carolina.
Oh, Albemarle. Oh, yeah.
Albemarle.
You know where that is?
I know Albemarle.
You know where Albemarle is?
Yeah.
I bet. We don't got Del Calloway up there, Albemarle.
Albemarle.
Yeah. What's your guess there, buddy?
I am going with $34.75.
$34.75. Put them on hold, and let's move on to the next person. All righty. Appreciate everybody for calling in. You're on the podcast. Who am I talking to?
Amanda Klein from Hickory, North Carolina.
Something Klein.
First name?
Amanda.
Amanda Klein from Hickory.
Yeah, right here.
All
yes,
right.
sir.
Well, Amanda, appreciate you calling in. What high school did you go to?
Burke County Cavalier.
Oh, East Burke.
East Burke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what is your guess, my dear?
I'm going to say 2313.
2313.
A lot of the people in the 20s.
Listen, some people are paying attention. Some people are paying attention.
Some people are watching your poker face.
They are. Well, that's why I want someone to win. So these are nonverbal cues. You look at my face.
Yeah.
That's okay. I want someone to win. All right, put her on hold. Let's go to the next caller, please. Alan, I think this might be the last one. I don't know. We got 2 more. Okay. You are on the show. Who am I talking to?
Chris Keith from Panama City.
Oh, Panama City, Florida. Very nice.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you calling in, my friend. I'm rooting for you. How much is this going to get us out of chat?
$23.57.
$23.57 in Panama City. Appreciate your guess. Put them on hold, Alan. Let's get to the last caller. All right. You're on the show. Who am I talking to?
Jordan Mills from Silva, North Carolina.
Who? You know?
Just love these accents.
Silva.
I thought Samantha had the best voice, and now this girl calls in. Yeah. Tell me your name again.
Oh, yeah. I'm from the deep south.
What's your name again?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Jordan. Yes.
Okay, Jordan. From Silva?
Yes.
All righty. What's your guess, my dear?
$22.99.
$22.99.
Alan, I know you're writing these down, right? Okay, good. All right.
It's a lot.
Because we need proof.
I know. Yeah, we're going We're going to need a
You're
calculator.
going to need a
on this one,
calculator.
so, yeah. Okay.
All right. That's it.
Everyone
has guessed. You've all done a great job. So here's what I'm going to do because I want someone to win this check. No one got it exactly right, but a couple people got very close, and I don't even know who got the closest because I'm not a math guy. So let's just get right to it. No. Wait, Alan, how do I do this? I can't reveal the amount because I want to give that person a second chance. So I want you to do me a favor, Stamos.
Let me run
this in there to Alan, and then let him figure out.
Yeah, bring it to me.
Run that in there to Alan, and then you do the math, Alan, and figure out who got the closest. And then we're going to have that person back on for a second chance. And we're going to let them guess. Ooh. I know, right? There's a lot of close. Well, I'll tell you this. It was not in the triple digits. It's a double digit. You know?
It's in the 20s, isn't it?
I don't know because I don't know if I want to reveal it yet.
Yeah.
Because Alan's doing math. So
I want to give Alan a heads up on the next time.
We got it.
Do you know who the person is?
Yes, I do.
Who is it?
So it's Jordan from Silva.
Oh.
Wow. The last.
Sweet little Jordan.
In?
Yeah, bring Jordan back in here.
All right, hold on. Okay, she should be back on.
Okay, Jordan from Silva.
Woo!
You were the closest one, but you weren't exactly right. Yeah. Bring it back. Bring the check back in here so I can. Now, I'm going to help you. Do you want me to give you. Alan, what's the best way to do this? Should we go high, low? Should we do decimal point, like round up, round down? Let's just go higher or lower.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So, Jordan, number one, congratulations.
Thanks.
And thank you for being a viewer of the podcast. How long you been watching?
Oh my gosh, just tonight, like 5 minutes ago. My husband watches you religiously.
Oh, well, tell him thank you for me. And I know
Absolutely.
that Stamos is bummed out that you have a husband because you got a nice voice.
Oh,
Exactly.
thank you.
Exactly what I was thinking.
All right. So your guess was what again?
$22.99.
$22.99. Well, guess what? You're the closest one, but you didn't get it. Do you want to go higher or do you want to go lower?
Higher.
Incorrect.
Lower.
Right. I'll tell you what, you got $22 right. It's $22 point less than 99 cents. Let's do this. Do you know anything about football, Jordan?
Yes.
Okay. What numbers are most wide receivers?
Oh.
She's looking at her husband.
Hold on.
Okay. What year? Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Let's see here. I'm trying to. Look, I'm 48 years old. How old are you? Just tell me, Jordan. You got a husband. You don't care.
29.
You're 29. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm trying to think of make of a fun way to do this. Alan Jackson's one of his favorite movies is Back to the Future, and I believe that. Am I wrong? You don't. I thought you loved Back to the Future.
You're right about the movie. I just think you're.
Well, what
gonna
year
be
did
wrong
it come out? What? Just give me the year. What year did that take place?
You were asking me what year.
Yeah.
Back to the Future. I believe it was 1985.
Okay. So, what's 3 minus 1985?
Okay.
Or 1985? No, this 85 minus 3. What is that, Jordan?
82.
You got it exactly right. It's $22.82. First ever winner.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, congratulations, Jordan. How are you going to celebrate? What are you going to do with all this cash?
Buy some beer.
Buy some beer.
It'll get a case.
All right, cool. Well, listen, how do we get her info? Because now I got to give her $22.82. I'll just send her this check. I don't mind sending it, just signing it over. I'll show everybody right now.
Hey, so Jordan, if you go to our website, countryishpodcast.com.
Yep.
And then just there's a place there where you can do a contact us. Just contact us, and we'll get you connected.
There it is. That's
Awesome.
the check.
Thank you.
You won this whole thing. I don't think if there's any information on here that I don't think you should have, I'm going to take a black Sharpie and mark it out. But I think it's cool, like, for you to actually have this. I don't know if you can physically cash it. Like, do they do that anymore? Can I actually just sign it over to her? Is that a thing? I don't even know if you can do that anymore. Elliot's shaking his head like he knows.
Venmo her.
I believe if you say make payable to and her name, and then she signs it, that's
All
the way
right.
it used to be.
Okay, well, we could do that. I will make it payable to one Jordan something or other. But contact us, and congratulations.
Enjoy that tank of gas, Jordan.
She said,
Thank you.
Jordan said she was getting beer. What kind of beer do you think she's getting, Stamos? Guess. Don't tell us. I mean, Jordan, don't tell us. I want Stamos to guess. What kind
Jordan's
of beer?
going to get Bud Lights.
I'm going to guess Jordan's going to get Miller Lite.
What is it, Jordan?
I'm a true redneck. I drink Bud Light.
What'd I say?
Bud Light.
Okay,
You was
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Well, you don't get the check, though.
No.
All right.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Let's move on. We got a lot of show today. I believe what we're going to next is a little Heffernan Reap, Alan. Okay, so check this out. And I want to apologize to you, Stamos.
What about?
Because I do something you're probably not going to be happy about. And I just wanted to come clean with you. And I hope you won't be mad at me when I tell you this. But I do another podcast.
Behind my back.
I mean, it's out there.
It's
not behind
fine.
your back.
I've known about it all along. I've watched it. Heffernan Reap.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
You okay with it?
I'm fine with it.
All right.
Yeah, maybe I can be on it one day.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
We have people on there
I
from
know.
time to time.
I'd love it.
So a buddy of mine named Jon Heffron, comedian from Michigan, we do a podcast called Heffernan Reap. And if you go to heffernanreap.com, you can see the full-length video of it. And it's a podcast that wherever you get your podcasts. And on this little snippet I'm going to share with you, we had a guest, Reno Collier, come into the show, right? Zoom in, whatever. And he happened to be at Zany's Comedy Club in Nashville, which is where I'm going to be the 29th, 30th, and 31st of December. I'm doing a New Year's Eve gig at Zany's in Nashville. But he lives in Nashville. He zoomed into the show. He happened to be in the green room. And on Monday nights, they have a lot of comedians there working out new material. And Dusty Slay happened to be in the green room. And this little snippet I want to share with you is an interaction between Jon Heffron and Dusty Slay. So enjoy this, and we'll be right back.
We talked to Reno. He was doing sets because apparently comedians are still performing at clubs. I guess, John, if you're part of that group, I guess if you're part of that cool whatever group that's
Did
still.
you say rural?
Yeah,
No.
rural. I say rural. Rural.
Say rural again.
Rural.
Rule. Okay. If you're from that RULE group.
Yeah. This. Is Dusty still there?
Yes.
Can we put to Dusty for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Dustin, so here I still feel guilty about something that happened 4 months ago, and I don't know if you're mad at me, but it was a legit.
He's told me about it.
So
What happened?
So right when the pandemic started, Russ was doing.
I'll add that to the list.
Yeah, sorry. Dusty, Rule. I'm still thinking about Rule. So he was doing these Instagram live things. He said, "Hey, could you come live?" And I said, "Sure." And then I set my alarm, and it was right when I was buying my Diva Light and And I logged in early just to kind of see what the other comics were doing. This was 5 months ago, right when the world was blowing up. And he's talking, and he's talking to everyone listening. And he goes, "Okay, well, John decided to pop in at the very end." And I'm like, "That's weird. What's he talking about?" I'm literally an hour I'm an hour early. What
time zones.
And I messed up on the time zone. And then I felt I would never let you down, but I felt you were legit mad at me.
I
And
had about 40 people on. That was the only person that stood me up, John Heffron.
I feel guilty about that. Still.
Hey, Dusty, I did your Instagram show.
Yeah, you were right on time. It was really great.
Oh, yeah.
Heffron didn't do it because he's not rural. Right.
And if you want to see that whole thing, and you do, go to heffronandreep.com. Make sure you subscribe, and maybe one day I'll have you on there, buddy.
Dusty Slay is my favorite.
I love how
he's funny, man. I love the glasses.
Dusty Slay's great.
He's funny as crap. We got a lot in common. We grew up in trailers.
Yep.
So you check his stuff out.
Yeah.
He's come a long way.
He's come a long way, and he's got a bright future ahead of him. And I like how John called him Rusty.
Yeah.
Look, we got a lot more show to do. We're going to play Goodwill Hunting / What's in the box, and Stamos will hold up a box for you. There it is. He's going to get me that. I don't know what's in this box, but he got it at a Goodwill, and he's going to give it to me here in a little bit. Plus, very famous sort of, well, I don't know if he's famous, but you know his work. Todd Garner, big Hollywood producer, also produced Into the Storm, the movie that I was in. And maybe I'll play residual check game with him too. Is going to be on the show, so stick around for that. But first, we got to take a quick break. Oh, and we're going to do this too. Remember me? We're going to call up people from the yearbook, but we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Nashville! It's your old pal Jon Reep here. How you doing? I'm headed your way. That's right. December 29, 30, 31st. New Year's Eve, baby. Come ring in the new year with me. I'll be at Zany's Comedy Club. There's tickets down here. Get your tickets. Hey, everybody. Jon Reep here. Just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. We love it when you do that. Also, I want you to go cruising with me. That's right. Not in a car, in a ship. That's right. It's the Reeps Peeps Comedy Cruise. Check it out. If you go to jonreep.com, click on the Reeps Peeps Cruise. All the information you need is right there. It's in 2021. You got plenty of time. November the 6th through the 11th. We're going to a private beach in Haiti. We're going to Nassau. I'm doing stand-up. We're doing a podcast, and we're doing karaoke. 5 nights. It's going to be a blast. Get on the boat with me, Jon Reep, and the Reeps Peeps Cruise. If you love this podcast and you love wearing shirts, well, we got something for you. If you go to countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, it'll take you to my store, and we have an awesome t-shirt for you. It's a Country-ish Podcast t-shirt. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Also, it's got the website on there. It's a soft tee, very soft, feels good on your skin, and it helps us keep the lights on here at the studio. So check out countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, get yourself a t-shirt, and know that I love you. All right, we're back. Stamos, we have a iTunes review. I read this one a while back, and he brought up, or she, I'm not sure, it's by someone named BTH75. Gave us 5 stars, says country-ish. And in the review, they said, great podcast. Not sure how I found you, but I'm glad I did. Great segments and good stories. Really like Remember Me. Now, we haven't done a Remember Me in quite some time.
It has been a little bit.
So I think for this person, we should bring back Remember Me. What do you think?
Yes, do it.
That means it is now time for Hey, Remember Me? All right. So for those of you that don't know what this segment is, basically, Stamos and I, we grab our old high school yearbooks, we open it up, and we find what people wrote in there. If they left a phone number, and if they said something like, hey, stay in touch, Don't be a stranger.
Call me sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call me anytime.
Anytime.
And we're like, well, now's the time.
Yeah, 30 years later.
So I am going to choose my 1989 yearbook. This is my junior year. And
hold that thing up, though. Let everybody see the color of that thing. That's pretty sweet.
Off the wall.
Pink Floyd, maybe. That's where they got
Michael
that
Jackson. Get your back up off the wall. Dance. Come on.
But that was a good one there. That's
or it could be a Pink Floyd reference off the wall.
I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Pink Floyd's was another brick in the wall. Michael Jackson was off the wall. Lots of wall stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it is a cool looking yearbook. And let's see here. Here's one by Nikki P.
Oh, I think I know who that is.
Nikki Poovey.
Yeah.
She's now Nikki Maynor.
Yeah.
Sweet girl. Always everybody. It's like everybody's best friend. We love Nikki Poovey.
Oh, yeah, still.
And Nikki Maynor. She wrote, John, well, this year has been interesting, but it has been good, though not as good as our senior year's going to be. You are a really great guy and a lot of fun to be around. Thanks for listening to me through thick and thin. Well, I hope you have a wonderful summer and take care. Don't forget me, Nikki P. Well, let's not forget her. And let's call this number right now and just see what happens. You know what I'm saying? May I speak to Nikki, please?
Is she?
Nikki, guess who?
It's my buddy John.
Yeah! How did you know it? How did you know it was me?
It comes up on my phone.
Oh, that's right. You have my number.
I'm just that smart. I'm telepathic.
Well, we do a segment on my podcast called Member Me. And yeah, so all we do is we go through our yearbooks and we read what people wrote. And if they wrote something that says something like call anytime, never forget, stay in touch, and they leave a phone number, well, we just call them up. And that's what we're doing. Would you like to hear what you wrote in my yearbook?
I am interested to know what I wrote in your yearbook.
Well, it was
I'm a little scared, but
it was very sweet. You said, well, this year has been interesting, but it has been good. Though not as good as it's going to be our senior year. You are a really great guy and a lot of fun to be around. Thanks for listening to me through thick and thin. Well, I hope you have a wonderful summer and take care. Don't forget me.
Aww.
Yep, and you left your phone number. So I'm not forgetting you. Now,
was it 6652?
Yes.
I didn't forget the number or you.
Oh.
I wonder if you, where are you at right now?
I am in the parking lot at work.
Oh, okay. I guess there's no chance of you having your yearbook in your car somewhere.
I just happen to have it in the back seat. Sometimes I just sit here and I flip through it and reminisce.
Yeah. I was going to see maybe in a future like a follow up, you could call in or I'll call you back and you tell me what I wrote in your yearbook. I would love to know what that is.
Oh, I could probably do that. I probably know where it is, I think.
Tried to call. You remember Beth Campbell?
Yes.
Tried to call her, but most of these numbers don't work anymore
for some reason.
Oh, yeah. I guess I've given you mine since then, since it was 665.
Yes. Well, you were nice enough to let me come to your property and shoot a bunch of pictures for I guess it was for Country-ish even, or Fried. I went out there in a tuxedo. She got a big, awesome farmland with barns and horses and donkeys. And we went out there, and I was in a tuxedo, and we took pictures, and it was great. How you been?
We had a good time. Those are some great pictures, too.
They are, and one of my favorite ones is you running with the donkey.
Oh, Lord. Where I'm almost as tall as the donkey. Almost.
We go way back. We've had a lot of good times together. I want to tell you one of my fondest memories of Nikki Poovey. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, sure. I'd love to hear it.
Okay. I think it was my 18th birthday, my senior year. I got class clown, Mark. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, of course I know that.
And I used to do, it's right when the movie Rain Man came out. And I used to do an impression of Rain Man a lot.
That I loved.
That Nikki loved. And Brown Weaver also loved it. And so I was on command. People would say, John, do Rain Man. I would just break out into Rain Man. And all you do is just grab your pinky finger and you rock back and forth. You go, yeah, definitely. F-A-R-T. I farted, whatever. And so when I turned
I still love it.
Yes. When I turned, it's a great movie, by the way. I highly recommend going back and watching it now that you're an adult. It's really funny to see how Tom Cruise gets pissed off at Rain Man. And it's like, dude, he's mentally challenged. Stop yelling at him. But anyway, so what you did for me on my 18th birthday was you decorated my car. You came out there and you made signs that said 18. Yeah, definitely 18. And you put it all over my car, and I'll never forget that.
But did you keep the sign?
Of course. Of course I did. No, honestly, I did keep it for a little while. I decorated my room with it. I put it on my desk in my room.
Always good to see your smiling face on the podcast.
Oh,
you guys have a good evening. Okay.
Okay. Bye, Nikki.
All right. Thanks. See ya.
I got one I'll try real quick.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Same yearbook. This is from Becky. I don't know which Becky, but Mark, I'm glad you talked to me at least for a while this year. Since last year, I didn't seem to be alive. Hope it's been a good year. Hope to see you next year. Call me. Love, Becky. Love, Becky.
Oh. Is there a last name?
No.
There's not one, or you're just not going to share?
There's not one, actually, at all.
Oh.
I'm going to dial this number real quick.
That's how famous she is. There's only one Becky. It's funny how now society has called white women who get out of control Karens.
I know.
I've always called them Beckys. Becky sounds funnier than Karen to me. Becky! All right,
you probably got that from Becky. Look at her butt. That's where you get that from.
Right.
Here we go.
Okay, I got Chad Maynard in here, too. Go ahead.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed at...
Well, that's a dud as well.
Here's one by Chad Maynard, who is now the principal of
a high school.
And was a good friend. Played football with him. He went through the 0-10 year where we had a perfect season.
Yeah.
And lost every game. But he was good. He was number 44. I was number 40. And here's what he wrote. Creepster. He liked to call me Creepster. He goes, yeah, this year has really flown by. Now I'm going to read that again. Creepster. Yeah, this year has really flew by. It seems like only yesterday the big 40 and big 44 was flying around the field like a bunch of mad dogs. Well, good luck in the future, and whenever you want to go skiing and crash, come to ASU. I guess he went to ASU.
He did, yeah, he did.
So this is not incriminating at all. This is nice. This is great. It says, keep in touch. See ya, Chad Maynard, the Maine. All right, so let's call the Maine. I'm actually going to call the number in the book and see what happens. Okay? Calling Chad Maynard.
Hello?
Hey, may I speak to Chad Maynard, please?
This is him. What's up, John?
Oh, you knew it was me.
Hey, you can't hide skills like you got, son.
Dude, so we just, we're doing our podcast, and we have a segment called Remember Me? And what we do is we just pull out the yearbook, and we read what people wrote, and if there's a phone number, we just call them up and say, Remember me? That's the whole thing. And you actually wrote in my yearbook, you said, keep in touch. So I'm keeping my word.
Hey, well, I appreciate you keeping in touch. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Well, I want to read you what you wrote. It's actually really sweet. You're going to like it. You said, Creepster, This year has really flew by, and it seems like only yesterday the big 40 and 44 was flying around the field like a bunch of mad dogs. He said, good luck in the future, and whenever you want to come skiing and crash, come up to ASU. Keep in touch. I'll see you, Chad Maynard, the Maine, number 44.
That's awesome.
I was telling Mark Hunt, Stamos is sitting right here across from me. Say hey, Mark.
Hey, Maine. What's up, buddy? Good. How are you? Good luck. Congratulations. Hey, congratulations on the new gig, man.
Hey, I appreciate it. It's a pretty good place. Puts me in mind a lot of Fred T. Ford in about the late 80s.
Oh, yeah.
90s. So it's a good place.
I was just telling Mark, I was like, me and Maine, we went through one of the craziest years ever when we had to deal with Kevin Wilson, and we had a perfect season.
Yeah, we were a perfect season. 0-10.
We went defeated.
Yeah, we did that.
Well, it's so cool.
Just cut our mullets. I mean, we might have won one.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
I think it's like you took our hair. It sort of defeated us. I mean, if we could have kept the mullets, we might have been a little better that year.
All right, Chad. Well, I'll let you get back at it. Good to hear from you, man. I was going to tell you one of my fondest memories of you, of course, playing football. I mean, not just at Fred T4, but all the way back to the Mountain View Buccaneers.
The Mountain View Buccaneers. Those were good times, my friend.
This guy, he would get worked up, and, if we were down, Sean Settlemeyer would say, come on, man, let's get it going. And then you'd see the Maine just start getting pumped up, and then it was all she wrote. I felt sorry for the other people.
Yeah. Those are good old days, my friend. It'd be nice to go back to those just for a day or two, wouldn't it?
That's right. Oh, I'd love to be able to go back in time and play football one more time.
I know. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and then score a touchdown and maybe win a game. That'd be great.
Yeah, maybe win a game would be nice. Maybe tie.
Yeah. All right, Chad, I love you, buddy. It's good to talk to you, man. You stay in touch.
I will. Love you too, my friend. Take care, buddy.
Okay, bye-bye.
See you, Chad.
Oh, Chad Maynard. Good people right there. Huh? Okay, so, Marcus, I'm going to read one from the girl I took to the prom my senior year. A girl named Tanya Sigmund. Remember her?
I remember Tanya Sigmund. They did a friend of ours.
Yeah, she used to date a friend of ours, and then they broke up. And then I think either she asked me, I think maybe she asked me to the prom. I can't remember, but let's read what she wrote. Let me put these readers on.
Nice.
I mean, that's how long ago this was. I wouldn't even need readers back then, but now look at this. Here we go. Jonathan. Nobody calls me. Well, how should I start? First of all, I'm really glad I've gotten the chance to get closer to you this year. You've always been there with just the right size of hug for me. It's true. I'm a very good hugger. John, I'm really going to miss not having you at school next year. I really enjoyed the prom and the times we spent together. I really want to spend more times with you, whether you believe it or not. Maybe I didn't believe her. I wish you the best of luck in the years to come. You are a great person, and I'm sure you'll be a great success in anything you put your mind to. I loves you, Jonathan David Reep. It seems so sad to see you leaving, but you gotta go sometime. Don't forget me, and I promise I'll never forget you. Love always and forever. Tanya Sigmund, or is it Tanya? Tanya Sigmund says, keep in touch. Here's a phone number just in case, and there's like a little smiley face. So when we kind of parted ways, I don't think
you take those off now.
Yeah. I don't know if we officially were dating. It was like a little gray area. We went together to the prom, and I thought we were kind of dating. Maybe we weren't. But it's over when they changed it from the love notes from love ya to loves. Loves ya. Oh. Like put the S on love. Loves you, loves you, loves you. It turns into like a buddy love.
Oh, it's not as
a girlfriend love.
Serious, yeah.
You put the loves. Anyway, she did that. Anyway, she said keep in touch. And I'm a man of my word, right?
You're just doing what she says.
Thank you.
I mean.
Okay. It's before cell phones. So this would. Hi, can I speak to Tanya Sigmund, please?
Well, you could if she was here.
Oh.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Tanya?
Oh, Roger. Oh, you got him, don't you?
No, this is John.
I know, Jon Reep.
Oh my gosh! How did you know it was me?
Yeah. I'll have to give you her phone number. She doesn't live here.
Oh, okay.
Don't you remember her old note?
No. So what I did was I was going through my yearbook, and I was just reading what she wrote in my yearbook, and she left this phone number, and she said keep in touch. And so I thought I'm a man of my word. I'm just keeping in touch. So who am I talking to?
Her mom.
Oh, okay. And what is your name?
Susan.
Well, Susan, it's nice to speak to you.
Psycho Mom.
I never heard that nickname.
Well, that's what I was told. Oh, I'm sorry. That's me.
He's still another phone.
He says, I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't care what he says. That was Matthew.
Hey, Matthew, how are you doing, buddy?
This is Roger Carson, Susan's husband.
Got you.
34 years.
Okay. Well, it's good to talk to you, sir. How you?
When you guys were in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took her to the prom.
54.
Yeah, I just read what she wrote, and she said, that's who I took to the prom. We got some good prom pictures together.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a.
Brother was married to my best friend's son at one time, Clay Lauder.
Yes. My brother's first ex-wife, Lori.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
He just got married again. Jason did.
Yeah.
He's on number 3 now.
Yeah. Ain't that something?
Three's perfect.
Well, they say good things come in threes, right?
You better believe it. If you ever research it and go deep into it, you'll see 3 is the start of the whole universe. The number 3 is amazing.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Where would I look for that?
Go research it sometime, what 3 means, where it came from.
Does it?
Everything's done in threes.
Oh, yeah. Well, as a comedian, we do things in threes as well. Like people like when you give them examples, they like things come in 3. Dale Earnhardt was number 3. He was one of the best drivers of all time. Yeah, my place.
3 makes a circle. You think about 3 makes a circle.
3 makes a circle.
Exactly.
Like a triangle.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
If you hold hands together, you make a circle.
If you hold hands together.
See, y'all smarter than I am, but if you put 3 people together holding hands, it makes a circle.
That's
you can make a triangle out of it if you want to be wrong, but that's up to you.
We're gonna have to do that. Mark and me and Mark and Alan, when we get off the phone here, let's hold hands, and it will be a circle, and it's 3 people that will be making the circle. That's the number 3. There you go.
And you need to tell people, just go back and see what the 3 number. I watched a thing on TV that just blew my freaking mind.
Well, send it to me.
Starting a universe.
What do I look up? How do I find this information? On YouTube?
I think it might have been on the History Channel.
Okay. I'll just type in.
Pretty amazing.
Okay. Well, they call it the Holy Trinity.
Nobody wants the World War III, so.
Oh, right.
No, it's not just the Holy Trinity. It's I don't know. I can't remember all. It's been a few years ago, and I'm 72 years old, but it was amazing. I mean, I've been through a lot in my life.
Well, I'm going to get off. You take care, John.
Okay, you guys have a great day.
Oh, I guess Roger was still talking.
Oh, go ahead, Roger. I'm sorry.
No, you just research the number 3 and how it started in the universe and stuff. And I mean, I think it's on the History Channel or National Geographic. I can't remember.
I will do that. I'll do it, and I'll let you know what I find. I appreciate you talking to me, Roger. You have a good one.
All right. God bless.
God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye. Number 3.
Yeah, we got to get into number 3. I figure out what he's talking about.
Wow, I don't know what to do. That was amazing. The whole number 3 thing.
What I liked about it is they were both on home phones. 2 people.
Yeah.
Who still has 2
It's
home
very
phones?
rare. First of all, that there was a home phone.
And that both of them picked up.
Yeah. And
It's like
then
they were
first it
fighting.
was her. No, he answered.
Yeah.
I said, "Can I speak to Tony?" He goes, "You could if she was here." That's something my dad would do.
Yeah, it is.
And then she picked it up and heard us talking, and she almost hung up. She was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you got it?" And I was like, "Oh, no. Can I speak to Tanya?" And then
Yeah.
and they just both stayed on.
That's hilarious. That's old school stuff. That's
old
back in the
school.
old days, man.
Well, that's why we play.
Hey!
Does this look weird?
Remember me?
No. All right. Okay. Wow. We need one more person, right? There's only 2 people. We need 3. That was fun. Good times. I love this segment. We're going to keep doing that.
What's Dad's name again? Roger or Matthew?
I was confused because I think I heard both.
She called him Roger, and he said his name was Matthew.
Yeah.
But
Isaiah, any interesting comments?
Yeah. So, going back to the Tubin video game.
Yeah.
Matt said that the guy on the cover, he called his boner a trouser trout.
Trouser trout.
Never heard that one.
I like it. Trouser schnauzer if there was a dog involved. It rhymes. Trouser trout if there's fish involved. Trouser's a good word. It's getting cold in here. Are you guys, Alan, do you got the air conditioning plug?
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. I've got probably a little cold in there right now. So
Baby's got her blue jeans on.
yeah.
Baby's
Like my
got
jacket?
her blue jeans on.
You like this jacket?
Yeah, I like blue jean gear. I had one of those back in the day.
Yeah.
Had a eagle ironed on the back of it.
I wore this at not Iron Thunder, MVP the other day, and I left it there, and Isaiah was kind enough to bring it home.
Washed it, no bar smell.
And wash it. Thank you. No bar smell. People were sitting on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, we got to move on. Alan, is he on hold? He's on hold?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, he is.
All right. This is crazy. This next guy I talked to, he was the producer of Into the Storm. He's a producer of a lot of big Hollywood movies, and we're very fortunate to have him. He's here zooming into the show right now. Let's just introduce him. Let's welcome Todd Garner. Well, it's good to see you, Todd. Last time I saw you, I think we were having a good time at Comic-Con San Diego.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good time.
100%. Thank you for doing
I know.
that.
Wasn't the premiere? Was the premiere after that where you wore your guys' suits?
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. Me and Kyle wore we wore camouflage tuxedos at the premiere in New York. I believe that was in New York.
Yes,
and then in
that was
Comic-Con.
after Comic-Con.
Yeah, no, that was a blast. Thanks for doing that. And thanks for having me on Into the Storm to begin with. It was such a great experience. Kyle Davis was my little sidekick. You know, Donk, I played Revis, as you know. And it was fun. We had a good time doing a lot of improv together. And we became like lifelong friends after that. So not only did I have a great experience working on one of your films, but I made a new friend.
That's great.
How has it been going with you? I know you got a lot going on. You're the head of Broken Road Productions. You've got your own podcast, but you're doing Mortal Kombat, All My Life, The Cabin, Vacation Friends, The Crew, and then of course the pandemic's going on. How's that been for you?
Well, it was challenging because we had 5 things shut down. We've now finished all of them, and we've finished production on all of them. We got The Cabin out there, Bert Kreischer, on Netflix. We got that out there. We finished that up during the pandemic. Did a little bit of that iPad shooting.
Okay.
And then locked that bad boy and got it out, and we got a really nice reception. So I'm happy for Bert on that. And then we finished a NASCAR multi-camera for Netflix with Kevin James starring called The Crew.
Yes.
That I think is coming out, I think in February. I'm not totally sure.
Okay.
They haven't announced it yet, but I have no idea. And then we finished All My Life. It comes out December 5th whatever theaters are open, and also on pay-per-view. That was a drama we did for Universal.
Right.
And then we have Mortal Kombat, which will come out some point in 2021. They just announced. We don't know exactly when. It's going to come out on HBO Max and in theaters simultaneously.
Yeah.
And then Vacation Friends we finished with John Cena and Rel Howery and Yvonne Orji and Meredith Hagner. And that's going to be on Hulu. It's a movie, and they haven't announced when that's going to come out. But that we just finished shooting that in Atlanta.
Wow. Well, I want to play a quick game with you, if you don't mind.
Sure.
On
I
my
don't mind.
podcast, we have a segment called How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual Check? I get residual checks in the mail from random things I've done, TV, film, commercials. I did one adult film, but I don't think you get residuals for that. I got 3 of them sitting here. And
You get residuals, but you have to get a vaccine at some point to get rid of it.
Oh yeah, maybe you've heard of some of my work. I was in Hickory Stick. That was a big one. Hemi Powered Penis, Last Comic Pounding. Those are big ones.
Hickory Dickory Dick.
Okay, I'm just going to open one.
Play that game too. That's a fun game.
Here's how we play this. I open up the envelope. I tell you what it's for and how it's airing, and you have to tell me what the amount is. If you get it exactly right, I will give you the check. That's how we play the game.
Okay, so hold on. Are these okay? I just need a little more information with my calculation. Are these things you did a recurring on, a guest star on, was in one episode, was in the whole series? What is it?
Once I open this envelope, I can tell you more information.
Okay, great. Perfect. Thank you.
Here we go. So this one, I'm just now opening it. It's a check. That's good. Okay. I swear to God. Now, you saw this was sealed.
Into the Storm.
Yes. This is for Into the Storm. By the way, thank you very much. This is for free TV, pay TV, electronic sell-through, and video/DVD.
That's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of things all bumped into one there. This could be big.
One check, and you know how big my part was on there, so maybe you could have an educated guess. How great would it be if he won this and I have to give him this check?
And it's a good one. I'm going to say, man, that's a lot of stuff molded in there. I'm going to say $10,000.
Oh, that would be so nice.
Sorry, I don't know.
This check is for $496.08.
Wait a second.
No, I've already got the big checks. This movie's been out for a while.
I know. I was like, Jesus Christ, they're just paying you for all of that right now? Oh, man. All right, so I should have asked for what is the period. Damn it. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, it's better than 18 cents, which I'm sure you've had a couple of those.
That's why I love playing this game, because the amounts are ridiculous. Sometimes they are like what you said, but mostly they're like, a nickel. That's always got some weird change.
Yeah.
Like $496.08. So I'm going to enjoy
I just
that.
want you to know, the reason why they give you the 8 cents is because they want to make sure that they know that they're actually calculating it. If it was an even number, you'd be like, come on, are you guys just guessing?
Right.
Give the guy $400. Feels good. They'll make him feel good about himself.
Yeah, they just make up the random change at the end.
You should play another game with yourself. This is another game you could do on your podcast. Not that you need help on your podcast.
No, please
but
do.
You could do another game where you just have to drink the amount that it is. You have to buy that much alcohol and drink it.
You mean I have to go out and buy 496?
Well, this is a bad example. Yeah, but you could buy a nice bottle of wine or right? You just go out and you but it's 18 cents, you can have one sip of beer.
Oh, so when it's really ridiculously low, you go on bottom shelf stuff. Yeah. But if it's high, you go top shelf. I like that. That's a great idea.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for just new reasons to drink. So
And we did a lot of that in Detroit, man. I had a great time
Oh
up there.
yeah.
Enjoyed playing poker
loved
with
it.
you
Yeah.
in Royal Oak.
Yeah. Royal Oak, Michigan, with my wife, who is a poker savant genius. So yeah, you guys had that was fun. We got a couple tables in there. My son played.
Yeah.
My son now lives in Ann Arbor.
No kidding.
Yeah.
After the movie or just randomly?
No, he goes to U of M.
Oh, I
He's
see.
University of Michigan. Yeah. So it's funny because he remembers going from Royal Oak down the street down into Detroit. So
Wow.
yeah, he loves it there.
Yeah,
He's
we had a
enjoying
good
it.
time playing. I mean, Kyle thought he was good at playing poker. In fact, he's went on to play in poker tournaments here and there. So when you said I'm having a poker night, he got very excited, and I think he was out in the first 30 minutes.
It's generally the way it happens.
Yeah, I don't
It
know
also
what
is hard. It's hard if you actually do know what you're doing and you're playing with people who don't know what they're doing. You're like, oh, a 6 and an 8. That seems good. I'm gonna go all in and just you hit it.
How was it doing the cabin? I mean, were you there during the shooting of that with the Bert and all
I
those
was.
guys?
Yeah, I was. The cabin is a fun one because this was a format that pre-existed in Montreal. A Canadian comedian had this format, and it was given to me by a very good friend, Adam Levine, at the Verve Agency, and he gave me this format, and I loved it, man. And the format basically was this guy would lure comedians and athletes up to this cabin under the pretense they were going to go fishing. And then they just ended up never going fishing. I thought that's just a funny thing. And then Bert and I I've been a fan of Bert's. My daughter believe it or not, turned me on to Bert Kreischer. The first time I saw Bert was on Bert the Conqueror.
Oh, really?
So I just thought he was this Travel Channel host. Yeah, I didn't realize he was a stand-up. And then once I got into his stand-up, man, I just fell in love with him. And so we met and we were trying to get some stuff going, and I just pitched him this idea because he's always doing that Sober October, and he's always doing health things and trying to be healthy, but then going off and on. So I thought, man, this is pre-pandemic. I thought, what a funny idea that you have to go up to this cabin to get away from everybody because you need to get your mind, body, and soul solved, and you go and you can't help yourself, and you just invite all your friends up. And it was great because what we did was we just decided that we weren't going to tell anybody what was going to happen to them once they got there. They just knew that Bert was shooting a show, was in a cabin. That's all they knew. And so when all those guests got there, they had no idea. And generally, Bert was in some really terribly compromised position, usually involving nudity.
Right.
And so everybody just kind of came in like, what the hell is happening? And then we also tried to put people that we thought were different from each other, or maybe had prior conflicts, or may not jive, and then let this kind of mind, body, and soul day heal them. And the conversations that actually took place on the show was really, really amazing. And so, yeah, I would go back and forth to the set. And one of the funniest set visits I had was, since my daughter introduced me to Bert, I wanted to bring her to the set. She was 12 at the time. And we went up to this set in the cabin, and the first thing that happens as we walk up is just this giant wall of weed just comes wafting down. And my daughter was like, oh, well, there's skunks up here in the, it's the woods. There's skunks in the woods. And I thought we were going to get away with it. And just as we walk in, it was the episode with Pat and Bert and Kaylee Cuoco and Joel McHale. And Kaylee had left and Joel had left, and it was just Pat and Bert. And there was just a lot of weed smoking, and there was a canine dog that was, all this shit that we didn't use. But my daughter, who's used to going on sets, was like, we can go. This doesn't seem like any set. Because the camera, it's like a reality show. So the camera is following everybody around.
You got a half naked man over here smoking skunk
luckily
weed.
Bert was, I made sure Bert was clothed at that point, but it was, it was not a set for kids.
Yeah,
that's
I
for
love
sure.
Bert too, man. He was on, I've been on his podcast. He's been on my podcast. I've known him for years. I actually went, he was doing drive-in gigs, stand up at drive-in movie theaters. And I jumped on one of those shows here in the Charlotte area, and it was fun. But the drunkest I've ever been, I think, may have been on an episode of Bert's podcast.
Wow.
When I lived in LA, I was a neighbor. We were basically neighbors. And so I lived in a studio. I lived in a studio village right behind CBS Radford, and he had a house back there too. So we went to his little man cave, and it was like a 4-hour-long podcast, and we just killed 2/5 of vodka. And I don't remember how it ended. I don't. And to this day, people come up to me like, "Man, I love that episode." I'm like, I can't listen to it. I can't listen to it. It's sad.
But man, yeah, I'm really proud of the show. I'm I love comics. I love, that's obviously that's why we got along so well and Into the Storm. I just tried to keep getting you guys more to do because I love comics. I love guys that can improv, and so that show was such a blessing because I just got to hang out with just so many great comics and just watch. None of that was scripted, so just really watch people that are really good doing their thing is really fun.
Yeah. And tell me a little bit about the crew. Where did you shoot the crew?
So the crew is I've been involved with NASCAR for a long time, tangentially. We've done a lot of marketing through NASCAR throughout the years. And one of the funniest moments in NASCAR for me was when we were promoting the first Mall Cop. We all thought it would be such a great idea for Kevin to do a pace car on the Segway. And two things we had not anticipated. One is a Segway's top speed is 25 miles an hour on a good day. And it turns out NASCAR cars cannot go 25 miles an hour. They stall out.
Oh.
Number two, we did it in Fontana, which is a smaller track, so the entire track is banked.
Right.
Which is not good to ride. So it was we started off, we're filming it, everybody's fans are cheering, and about 400 yards into it, cars start stalling out. Kevin's shaking, fans are booing. It was just a disaster.
Oh, wow.
So, but we always had a good thing going with him. And this guy, Matt Summers, who used to work with Nick Cage and made a lot of movies with him, he went over to, really work with NASCAR to get some stuff going. And so we had a lot of people have tried to do NASCAR shows, and everybody always focused on like the infield and like the drunken revelry of it, or Talladega Nights, which, makes fun of it. And I'm like, love the sport so much and love the people in the sport and realize, and by going and seeing races and hanging out in the pits, man, it's literally rocket science.
Yeah.
So I pitched NASCAR the idea, let's do a NASCAR show where you have an old school guy that's a crew chief having to deal with all the new stuff in NASCAR, which is literally rocket science, little chemical engineering, just trying to shave 1/millionth of a second off of that car. And they said, we'd love Kevin James to do it. I'm like, okay, that's good. That's easy.
Yeah.
Because
you know
have
him.
a good relationship. I know him. So he signed on. We did it at Netflix. Jeff Lowell, who's an incredibly funny dude. He ran the ranch for 9 seasons at Netflix. He's a guy that I'd known for years. He's also a feature writer, had written a lot of funny scripts for me in the past. And then we brought in Andy Fickman, who's a good buddy of mine, TV and film director. We've done a lot of stuff together as well. We did Playing with Fire together. We did the second Mall Cop together.
Yeah.
So we brought him on board. And so we shot it and Kevin lives in Long Island, New York, and they have a great stage in Bethpage there. And we took over that stage and shot. We got 7 episodes out of 10 almost done.
Oh, wow.
Pandemic hit, shut down for 7 months, came back, made sure everybody was safe, and finished the last 3. And then we had some bumpers we had to do with NASCAR.
Thanks, Todd, for doing this, man. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure, man.
And like I said, if there's ever anything you need from me, don't hesitate to ask.
I got to get you back in there, man. We'll do it. We're going to hook you up. When we get a second season, we'll hook you up. And by the way, if we get a second on the cabin, get ready. You might be seeing some nude Bert Kreischer.
Oh,
get a second season on that.
I've gotten naked with Bert before and Bobby Lee.
That was my favorite. That's still probably my favorite episode because all of those guys, Donnell, Bobby, and Bert, man, they're game for anything, and they're smart, and they listen, and the reaction and the honesty is really good. So that's probably my favorite episode.
They're great. Well, thanks again, everybody. I appreciate
Thank you, brother.
Todd. Stay safe, my friend, and happy
You
holidays.
too, man. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Todd Garner. Wow, man, how crazy was that guess of the residual check?
He was a little off. He was a little bit off.
I mean, I love Todd. Obviously, he's given me a job before, but that just shows you sometimes how
his
out of touch you can be when you're this far up on the totem pole.
He's up there pretty far,
and you forget. He goes, I don't know,
10,000.
Like,
I'm glad that wasn't one of those $22 ones. He would have been.
They're real embarrassed.
It'd been embarrassed. 400. That's okay.
No, I mean, great. So thank you, Todd. Appreciate it. Keep them coming. Hey, you can watch Into the Storm. It's on demand right now, I'm pretty sure. Go look up all the stuff I've been in. Rodney, actually, Elliot told me, if you download the ABC app on your Roku or Fire TV or even your phone or tablet, the entire series of Rodney, My Blackish is up there. You could watch it and possibly impact the residual check game. Okay, I think we move on because, this whole time I've had this box sitting here, and I love playing this game with you, buddy.
Yeah, we never know what's in the box.
I'm getting hot again. Alan, are you messing with the thermostat in here?
Peel that denim off, man.
What is going on, dude? I might be going through menopause.
Yeah, it's that time. You're getting about that age. That's when it hits you. Late 40s is when it hits you. You'll start getting
spitting out lyrics. Homie, I'm with you. I came to get down.
I came to get down.
So now I've got menopause.
To jump around. You're going to start getting night sweats soon. It comes with it, I heard.
Let's move on to this segment. I got to tell the listeners something.
Yeah, be straight
the
up.
viewers something.
Let's be honest.
I think we should with them and each other. I've already come clean about the other podcast I do with another person, so now I got to come clean with the viewers. Number one, thank you for watching. Right? Huh?
I can do it.
You could do it.
I can tell them. Get me to. Okay, I'm not John Stamos' brother. Shocker. But
cat's out of the bag.
Cat's out of the bag now. But
hope y'all ain't mad. It's just a joke. I thought it was funny because he kind of looks like, and people have said before to you.
Yeah.
And then you told me.
Yeah.
And I ran with it.
Yeah, I messed up. Told you that. Somebody did say that.
Yeah.
It's been years ago. But
so your real name is what?
Marcus Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the name Goodwill Hunting.
Right. Yeah. And so we like going to Goodwill.
Yeah.
And we thought we'd make a segment where I go to Goodwill on my own time without him, buy him a gift for $5 or less. He's got to do the same. We exchange it on the show, but it has to make sense as to why we got the gift. And because we also know that, things that are trending, hashtagging out there, is this unboxing craze.
Yeah. Trying to make this make sense is a little tough sometimes, too.
That, to me, by the way, is the fun of the game.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the gift I get you really doesn't make sense. But the improv, fun, comedic part of it is me trying to force it to make sense.
Yeah.
So you got to be creative in the explanation.
It seems to work its way around.
Which is why I love playing it. It's not just about the gift. It's about how do I make it make sense. So, but we put them in boxes because we know things are, we know that the trending is unboxing. But it's a segment that we like to call Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill Hunting. All right.
Okay.
Feel pretty good. How do you feel about that?
Just a little lightheaded, but
you're a little lightheaded. You don't normally turn red, but I saw a little tinge.
I went all out on that one.
You went all out on that.
I went more so than usual.
And so, like I said, we put them in boxes now because we know that that's a big trend is things that are unboxed. And so this is a different version of Goodwill Hunting. It's like a what's in the box segment.
Where's our little Where's
Oh
our
yeah,
in the
Alan's
box
got
thing?
it.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Driving Brad
What's in
crazy.
the box?
That's from the movie
8. What is it?
No. Wait, I forgot. Now you got me thrown up. 7. Yeah,
said
8. No,
8.
8's the sequel.
Yeah, that came later.
8 was the
Shit.
Right.
8.
They're still
Okay.
working on 8. 8 is enough.
But Brad wants to know what's in the box. I'm going to go first.
Oh.
And I'm going to give you my gift first.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to see.
Okay,
what
so earlier we had the video game, the tubing video game in there, and the guy looked like you. The character on the game looked like you.
Right. Yeah.
You know, what do they? I think you've always had a big heart. You're a
Yes.
very caring person.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And I think there's something in here that looks a lot like you. It's something that resembles you a lot.
Okay, so far what I'm gathering, this is the fun part, is you trying to make this make sense.
Yeah,
And
it's tough sometimes.
I heard you say a big heart.
Yeah.
Looks like me.
Looks like you. Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it at that for now.
All right.
We're gonna get through this one. So you
What's in this box? Let's open up the box.
So when you get that, I want people's gonna see the resemblance right away.
Okay.
Okay.
All
This
right.
came at a Goodwill. I think it was $3. So have at it.
It's heavy, dude.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
It's a lot of weight.
This
to
might
it.
be Gwyneth Paltrow's head, for real. Her head ain't
What's her
this
head?
heavy. Her head's a little lighter than this.
I don't get it.
I called her an airhead. Get away.
Okay.
God, it's heavy. Okay.
Yeah, you see the resemblance, the hair, the beard, and what they say about a lion? Has a heart.
lion-hearted.
Lion-hearted, yeah.
Oh, I see. So it does look like me.
So if you'll hold that up.
Hang on. What is he doing? with his mouth?
Can you put your eyes to your nose? There you go. Thank you.
Does that do it for you?
That does it for me.
All right.
Thank you for making that face.
All right. Now, because
have you ever been to Six Flags?
I've been to Carowinds.
This was something you bought from Six Flags back in the day. It's got a Six Flags sticker on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So if anybody,
it was $3.
I don't know if this was
Six Flags.
Yeah, if this was a character from Six Flags back in the day or what it was.
Well, you know where my brain goes is the Cowardly Lion.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this is something from
It does
Wizard
look
of
like
Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, and then, this is the time of the season where they play this movie. I don't know why they do this.
They do play,
but they do play Wizard of Oz randomly during the holidays.
Yeah, and it's
heavy though. I feel like I could work out with this.
Remember the original Wizard of Oz, real quick? The guy hung himself in the background. Have you heard that?
The original Wizard of Oz.
Alan?
The guy hung himself. Wait, is this
You know
a
what I'm talking about?
conspiracy segment?
Alan,
Are you
wanna
doing a
weigh in on this?
conspiracy thing?
So that is a rumor, but possibly true.
Yeah.
That one of the actors that was playing one of the Munchkins, was supposedly in the background of a shot. You can see him hanging from a tree.
Yeah,
but not like suicide.
Yeah, suicide.
Yeah, totally suicide. Yeah. That's the rumor, if it's true.
So
Now, what would they? So that, but the actor didn't kill himself on set.
Yes,
he did.
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor.
Yep.
I could have swore I've seen.
That's
the real-
ridiculous.
I mean, again, it's the rumor.
It's a rumor.
I don't know if I buy it, but that's
I don't buy
that's
it
the
at
thing,
all.
That's
I
the,
think it's
that's,
ridiculous.
that's the
I
thing
think
going around. Yeah.
Pretty sure I saw it.
We'll have to watch The Wizard of Oz tonight and report back to y'all.
Yeah, let me know. Let me also know if the Earth is flat. Still trying to figure that one out. All right, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me say thank you for my Goodwill gift.
Put that on your.
I don't know what to do with this.
Put that beside your bed or
Put
something.
this on the marketplace. Just kidding. I'm gonna cherish this now.
It'll be available one day on our Facebook page. We're gonna sell this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, if you go to Country-ish, our Facebook fan page, eventually we put these back up for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and we only charge $5. So this was $3. We're gonna
But
make
we're
a
only gonna
profit
charge
of
$5.
$2.
Yeah.
And that's gonna keep the lights on here at the studio.
Yeah.
Every little bit
Please.
helps.
We need lights.
Well, the air conditioning and the heat. What are you doing? I've had enough of this.
Fluctuating.
Look at my face. Is it red?
That's from singing a song a while ago.
Are you wondering what's in this box?
Yeah, I'm definitely wondering. I've been wondering all night.
Hey, Max! Hey, Max!
All right, make it make sense, man.
All right. I know that my good friend Marcus Hunt now has a new home. You bought yourself a nice little townhome. And, I've helped you actually put stuff in there.
You helped me move one day all day.
I helped you move. Yeah. And I gave you my old bed.
You did. Yeah. A very
gave you a
expensive
television for your daughter's room.
You did, yeah.
You have my Amazon account, I think.
Yeah, I've got I've got all your stuff, yeah.
I'm trying to help you stock your house.
Right.
Because I go there and watch football with you, and I
Yeah.
like to hang out there, and I like the comforts of home in your home as if it's my home.
I enjoy having you.
Does this make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
But I noticed there's one area that's lacking, okay? Underneath your big screen television, the people who had the house before you had these little shelves that were where a VCR would go or something else, but you don't need them anymore.
Right.
Because you use a smart television.
But yeah, I've still got that space.
But there's something there, and that needs to go, and there needs to be something else there.
Okay.
And I know that you basically live alone, except for when your daughter's there.
Right.
You don't have any pets.
Huh.
You could use this as a pet, possibly, decoration, and just ambiance.
It's a Venus flytrap, isn't it?
It's a Venus flytrap. That's exactly what it is.
Is it?
No.
No, it's not.
You have to open the box.
I'm opening the box. Let's see what's in here.
I'm excited. Oh,
You don't have
be
it
careful.
wrapped anything. It's just straight out of the box.
Well, look, this is how I bought it, and I put it in the box.
Which way is it?
Be careful.
I don't know.
Be careful.
Which way is it?
What is that?
It's a fish aquarium.
I got you an
Look how
aquarium.
pretty. So when
Now, look how pretty that would look right under your television.
you went to the maximum on this. Is $5.
Yeah. I go out for my friends.
It's got a filter in it. It's got so the fish will stay alive longer since you've got this little.
You
filter
got the
there.
filter in there. You got these beautiful pink and purple and blue neon rocks.
Yeah.
Think about when you light this puppy up at night. It's going to look very sexy and very cool in your bachelor pad.
Yeah. Put a couple.
Now let me see this. Let's open it, dude. I mean, this is how I bought it at Goodwill. It's wrapped in saran wrap. But let's see, because there's something in here I was curious about too. I feel like I'm opening your gift. You take
No,
that
it's
off.
fine.
And I want you to read. There's some sort of card in here. I don't know what it says. What
It's
it
probably-
is.
It's probably going to tell me how to take care of the aquarium. I don't know what that is.
What's in that box? What does that
That's
say?
my. I think that's my filters.
Let me see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Aquaculture Aquarium Bubble Stone.
I don't know what.
It's a twin pack.
What this does. I don't know.
Oh, you put your weed in there.
This is like an IV or something.
Okay. Sometimes there's hidden treasures. Dude, you
there's
know
an
what's
extra
good?
one.
Oh, that goes with that. That Megalodon shark
I've
tooth
got a
that you
shark's
have,
tooth. That's a real megalodon shark
it
tooth
would
that
look
will
good
go
in
in
here. It's
there.
like decoration.
That's a good idea.
And then, I don't see, there's no lights, huh? Is that a light?
No.
Dude, it's missing
Oh, I think you
something.
just have to, every now and then you walk by and you blow into it like that.
It's
what,
missing something because I don't
Yeah.
think that's going to, but
Looks like it's been
what
used
is this?
before, like it's the end of it's been burnt. See?
Dude, I think someone may have used this as a smoking device.
Yeah.
This could be drug paraphernalia. We don't even know about it, dude.
So, beta fish, goldfish. What do you
Goldfish,
think I should
dude. You know what I'm thinking?
do?
Honestly,
Suckerfish.
What?
Suckerfish. You know the ones that just suck the algae off the bottom.
Right. Yeah. I like those options, but I think we need to bring back the seahorse, like what do you call those? Monkey fish.
Monkey fish.
Remember those?
Yeah, I remember those.
Used to buy them in a little pack. And Elliot? Am I getting this right? Monkey fish?
Sea monkeys.
Sea monkeys. See, I knew people at home were yelling at their screen. Sea monkeys, dude. You got to put sea monkeys in here.
Is that a real thing, or is that?
You never heard of sea
I
monkeys?
don't think so.
Oh,
Seahorses.
No. Sea monkeys. Right, guys? Everyone's nodding.
Okay.
Back when I was a kid, in the back of the Boys Life magazine, because I was a Boy Scout, all kinds of things you could buy. You could buy X-ray glasses. You could look at your hand and see through it, X-ray vision, and you could buy a little pack of sea monkeys, and you would put it in there, and they would grow over time. And the images that they had for the sea monkeys looked amazing because it had these tiny little faces on them. Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
sea monkeys, dude. That's what get you a whole family of sea monkeys. So you won't live alone. You got a whole family of sea monkeys right in here. Look at that. Enter the wonderful world of amazing life sea monkeys. They're real life fun pets you grow yourself. So eager to please, they can even be trained. What year is that from? I love that. Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Sea monkeys were huge, dude. I can't believe you never heard of sea monkeys.
Yeah. I thought it was just so they're really a real thing.
According to this.
Okay.
They're a real thing. Now, I think I got them. I think it's a ripoff. I think they're shrimp. I'm not sure exactly what they are. You guys are nodding your head, yes. Elliot, do you know? Can you lean in the microphone and give me some real information on sea monkeys? Or does Isaiah know? Whoever's quicker to the mic.
Sea monkeys are a novelty aquarium pet, a type of brine shrimp that undergoes cryptobiosis.
So it's a shrimp.
There you go. But you like shrimp.
I like shrimp. So I will raise shrimp,
and then
have you over, and grill them. Thank you. It all worked out.
And that's how you play Good Will Hunting, Good Will Hunting, Good Will Hunting. All right. We like to do it real quick at the end. Wow, I had a good time up in here today. I hope you did, Marcus Stamos / Hunt. And I hope everybody watching at home had a good time. And if you did, I hope you tell other people about it. We are growing slowly and steady, and we need your help. Rate, review, subscribe, and share your R's and your S's. I'm thanking you in advance for already doing it, because now you'll feel guilty if you don't, because I've already thanked you. So please do that, and know that we love you. JonReep.com for tour dates. Zanies is the next one. I got to get rid of that Hickory Live show.
Yeah, well, is it still a thing? Yeah.
It's not done, but everything's at a stalemate with this COVID.
That's okay, man. We've got this going. We're good.
But yeah, I'll be at Zanies coming up New Year's Eve in Liberty Township. All my tour dates are at JonReep.com. If you want to help this podcast, you can go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, be a Patreon supporter. Many different rewards. Still doing a cruise. Ginger Payne, that's the shirt I'm wearing. Available on YouTube. Metro Jethro out there. Ginger Beard Man out there. But let's wrap this puppy up. For intern Isaiah, for Elliot the intern, for the Alan Jackson, for Amar, for the Marcus Stamos / Hunt. My name is Jon Reep. I wish you a good bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. My town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, you.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us in many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.